this thing to wrap it.
Hey yo, I'm about to eat 20 pounds of hot dog.
Not her literally drinking the sauce. Alright, we've talked about the overconsumption of crumble cookies, we've talked about the overconsumption of coffee. Now we're just going to be talking about overconsumption of food, period. Just in general. Especially in America. And mainly for the views and the likes on TikTok. So let's talk about it, shall we? I'm just gonna put a little warning out there that like 99% of these videos are quite disgusting. So hopefully you don't have a snack because you will probably lose your appetite. For the majority of these clips, I'm gonna mute the sound of them just because it's so gross. Some people like the whole ASMR of people chewing their food, but me personally, not so much. It's kind of gross. I want to start with talking about the mukbang.
It's mukbang
Community on TikTok.
It stands for 먹는 방송. 먹는 means eating, 방송 means show. It literally stands for eating show.
The popularity of them has grown tremendously over the years. I personally would watch some of them on YouTube, like when Stephanie Sue would do them while talking about true crime. I was all for that. Me and my mom would watch them all the time. And I personally don't really go on TikTok aside from doing these videos. So I wasn't super familiar with the community on TikTok with this genre of content. But after doing some scrolling last night for this video, looking for content for this video, I was shocked to say the least. I don't really know what I was expecting. But I just don't understand how some people enjoy this type of content. Do people enjoy this, or is it just like you're so disgusted that you can't look away? That's what I would like to know. Let's talk about the Chipotle burritos that people are making, because I am shocked. My burritos never look like this. Okay, first of all, that thing is bigger than my head. Second of all, in these videos that I'm going to share with you, why is it that we have to be pouring sauce all over the food like that? Like, so that it's dripping all over your hands and stuff. Like, okay, get a giant burrito, but can we eat it like a civilized human being? That is massive. Why are we slurping the burrito though? Why is she slurping that thing? It's so gross. That is a huge burrito. I wish my Chipotle burritos looked like that. Like, why? What's the mess for? That does not look appealing whatsoever. Is it not like embarrassing to ask for a burrito that big? Like walking out of the Chipotle with literally a burrito that's the size of a human baby. I want to know, first of all, how much that cost. Because that thing's massive. And second of all, how many tortillas did it take to like wrap that thing? I thought this was crazy.
These Chipotle portions are getting out of control.
I mean, it is crazy. Was hers as big as this?
3 scoops, not too much. The red cubes? Oh, yeah.
The red cubes! Do the red cubes. Sir, they're called tomatoes. 3 people on this thing to wrap it. Is that not embarrassing to ask for? I don't know. Would it not just be more enjoyable to have 4 or 5 of them to eat? Like throughout the week? Why do we need one giant burrito?
Trying Chipotle and Cane's. Ooh, missed the spot. Who wants the first bite?
No, thank you.
Guys, I know it looks like a mess, but it actually really tastes good. What the heck? Let's add more canes.
Ugh, it just looks so icky. This girl has lots of giant Chipotle burrito videos. Why are they so massive? And why the cane sauce? I don't understand the portions. I don't understand the need for a giant cane sauce when you're eating Chipotle. And I don't understand the mess that needs to occur. Eat it like a normal human, maybe? Now, if you're familiar with these types of videos, you probably have heard of Jelly Bean Sweets. If you have not, I'll quickly let you know what I know about her. I believe way back she used to post dancing videos on her TikTok page, and then she started doing eating videos. And it's just gotten progressively worse, and she's gained a lot of weight. So basically like a Nikocado avocado situation. She does these videos daily, if not once a day, multiple times a day. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money, girl. And apparently she's not even making that much from them. We'll get into that.
Let's see how much calories Jelly Bean Sweets is consuming daily that caused her rapid weight gain. The end result is very concerning. Now this gives a grand total of 3,190 calories. Now to put it in perspective, an average female daily calorie intake should be about 2,000 calories. Now this is only one meal that she consumed. I don't think this is her only meal, as she should have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And Jelly Bean posts videos daily, so Jelly Bean is basically gaining about 1 pound a day, which has caused her rapid weight gain within 1 year.
I noticed that she has received hate for her videos. I don't think hate is necessary, and I'm not putting the spotlight on her to be hateful. This is more just to open your eyes to how much you are consuming when you have these foods. And it's not a problem to treat yourself, but to consume this much, like to the extent that she is, it's so unhealthy for you. You're gonna feel like garbage, which can lead to you feeling depressed and not wanting to do anything. When you feel like garbage, you just want to lay on the couch and do nothing. That's what these foods do to you. Eating them regularly is not good for you. I've noticed a couple times, especially the crumble cookie video, I put in a section talking about the calories in those cookies because a lot of people are not aware of how much you're actually consuming. And just leaving comments on how they didn't expect me to be the calorie police. It's not about that. You can eat however many calories you want. It is not my life. Like I've said many times, I will sit down and eat a whole pizza on my own. I'm just opening your eyes to this. A lot of people are clueless to those things, they just don't care, which is fine. Do I have pizza every day? No. So it's fine. It's my treat for being good the whole week. On the weekend, I have some fun. That's just how I personally live my life. It's what works for me right now. I get it that talking about calories can be a touchy subject, especially those with eating disorders. I've struggled with that personally, so I fully get that, but it's just the truth, and it is concerning. She's eating these foods, destroying her body, not even just the way it looks, just in the inside. That is not good for you. I don't even want to imagine what her liver looks like. And she's doing it for the money instead of taking care of herself. Although she made a video that she doesn't make much money from it, you cannot be doing this for any other reason. I don't see another reason for it. Just a lot of younger people can watch videos like this and think it's okay, and they'll likely experience health problems down the road. I'm sure she's a very sweet girl and she means no harm, but whether you like it or not, this is not valuable content, especially for younger generations that don't understand.
Let's see how much money Jelly Bean Sweets has made from TikTok with all those mukbang videos she made that caused her to gain weight rapidly within 1 year. I did this by comparing how much I make per video and estimated it towards how much she makes. Keep in mind, I only calculated how much she made for the year 2024. First thing I did was went to her first video of 2024 and counted the amount of views from each video all the way up to her latest video. For this year alone, she has made about 385 million views in total. With those amounts of views, I will compare it to how much I would have gotten paid if I would have gotten those views. So TikTok won't pay you for every view. As for this video, I got 3.1 million views, but only qualified for 1.8 million. So I get paid about 58% per view. Now my RMP is $1. So I get paid an estimated of $1 per 1,000 views. I got paid about $1,774. Now Jelly Bean's total views for 2024 is about 385 million. I first calculated her eligible views by multiplying it by 58%, which gives us about 223,000 million views that are qualified to get paid. Then I used my RPM of $1 per 1,000 views, and it calculates us a total of $223,531. This is not including money from other platforms or brand deals she may have gotten. By the way, I do want to point out that Nico Avocado's net worth is reported to be over $1 million.
How on earth is this possible?
My RPM is always below 10 cents.
In Jelly Bean Sweet's latest video, she's talking about how much money she makes on TikTok, and I was honestly genuinely shocked. If you're like me, you assumed that she was making all these mukbang videos, sometimes several a day, for the money. And I was kind of just like, yeah, I can't really fault her for that. You know, if she's found something in this economy that's working and is working pretty steadily, she probably wants to capitalize on that as long as she possibly can. So it kind of doesn't matter how you feel about her videos, you can't deny that fact. So I was absolutely shocked when I heard how little she makes on her TikTok videos. She says that her RPM is sometimes as low as 10 cents, and how is that possible? The engagement rate in all her videos is really high, and her view count is obviously really high, so I don't understand how her RPM could be so low. It kind of begs the question, why is she doing this if it's not for the money?
So, as someone commented, like approximately $525 is made on a video that has about 7.3 million views. So it's not as poppin' as like the other video claimed she made. But if it's more like 30 cents on that video with 7.3 million views, then that's 2,250. That's a lot nicer. Like a lot of people in the comment sections are saying, is it worth it? Is it worth risking your health for this? I think most of like the hate she gets is just people concerned and just not going about it the right way.
This TikToker is eating themselves to an early grave. So there's this TikToker named Jelly Bean Sweets that makes mukbang content. And basically every single day they post themselves eating massive amounts of food. Now the effects of them eating these massive amounts of foods are starting to show. This is a screenshot of one of Jelly Bean Sweets from February of 2023. So a little over a year ago. And this is a screenshot from one of their most recent videos. If you go to the comment section of Jelly Bean Sweets videos, you'll see that everybody is concerned and just trying to get her help. Because we've all seen things like this play out on social media many times at this point, and I cannot think of one single time that they've actually ended up well for the creator doing them. Now, Jelly Bean, if you're watching this, just know that you don't have to make this type of content. A lot of people care about you, and we all just want you to be okay. Like I promise, if you change up your content and you stop eating these mass amounts of food, people will still watch you and support you.
Let's go back to like the start, before it got crazy.
I'm just about to go live, and we're gonna eat. Look at this. This looks so good. It's actually from Kroger Sushi. And I have some chips. It's like the remaining bits of the bag, you know? And then the cocoa pie.
This is a more normal portion. And then we go to this.
Next thing. These are the Louisiana.
Like, you're not even enjoying them at this point. She's literally just shoving them in. This is a 3-minute, 20-second video. And she ate 6 donuts. 6 donuts in under 4 minutes. Like, you're not even enjoying your food. You're just shoving it down. Not her literally drinking the sauce. This is a 2-minute video. All the canes done in under 3 minutes, she puts in the caption. Enjoy your food. Slow down and enjoy your food. It's the drinking the sauce for me. I've never had canes. I've heard that it's really good, but the sauce cannot be that good. To have it with Chipotle, to be literally drinking it like that, be so for real. Someone commented, am I the only one that really enjoys her mukbangs? Like, yeah, she eats this every day, and so what? She looks perfectly fine. Keep going, girl. That's like saying to an overweight person that they look completely fine. There's no way that they have an eating disorder. Like, you cannot tell how they are doing on the inside. She could easily get a medical condition. She could get diabetes, for example, because of her poor eating habits. It has nothing to do with how she looks like on the outside. She barely has time to breathe between these bites. I think what irks me the most in these videos is just the mess. It's really just gross to see. You would not eat this way in person. You would not eat this way with, like, if you were sitting down and having a meal with your family. Like, a lot of people were pranking their significant other or family member or friend, eating like her to see how they would react. He's not even phased. He's just like passing her napkins and such. But like, that's not normal. The chugging of the drink.
Bro, what's your issue? Were you that hungry? Let it breathe. Breathe. It's not gonna run away from you.
Exactly. Jelly Bean Sweets really be eating like it's about to run away from her plate.
Eating like jelly bean sweets in front of my friend to see what she says.
That's really how it be though. Like all over the place for no reason.
Oh my god. I'm gonna pray for the toilet.
See, that just like puts it into perspective outside of the TikTok eating content, doing the absolute most for likes and views. It's ridiculous. Why do we have to be that way? You can eat with manners and you will still get views and people will respect you more, honestly. Like this account, for example. Chewing with her mouth closed, she has one piece of cake in front of her, and she doesn't even finish it. But it reached 2.2 million people. You don't have to be gross for the views. A bowl of cereal, almost 1 million views. This creator is just as bad as Jelly Bean Sweets. Honestly, worse, if I do say so myself. The amount in her videos are just ridiculous. Why do we need 4 Subway footlong cookies? And why is she eating them like that? That's like taking a bite of a Kit Kat bar and not breaking them apart. Why? Like all of these. We're not even gonna talk about the ice in the milk. We're not. You don't need this many cookies. Like try one. You don't have to pick the whole thing up. You can take a piece like a normal human. We don't need to be going to the extremes. We really don't. Do you hear that? Sorry if it sounds like an old man is sleeping behind me. It's my dog. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Like this one, why do we need this much bread?
Raising Cane's mukbang with a side of toast. It's a little dry.
I get it. It's for the views, right? It's for the extreme factor. But we're wasting so much food with this sort of content. You can save the food, I guess, that you don't eat, but then again, eating this food consistently like that is so bad for you. And she's posting these so often. The overconsumption is crazy. Like this girl, I included her in my crumble cookies video. She has these giant crumble cookies. Okay, you don't eat it all, you share the rest with your friends. But it's still gross. Nobody wants a half-eaten cookie when you could get a box of like 6 of the crumble cookies. Let's say you end up eating 2 out of the 6. There's 4 lovely looking cookies that you can share with other people. Unlike this monster of a cookie. Also, like, what is the flaming hot cookie? Like, that's disgusting. A lot of the creations on her page are so gross. Why do we need a candied Chipotle burrito? There was like this whole candied phase too. Like I saw someone do McDonald's candied. You can't tell me that's good. You cannot convince me that that is good. This looks so gross.
Eating a deep fried blue Takis hot Cheeto crusted burrito with?
Why is this all taking place in her car? Can't convince me that's good. You can't. That looks disgusting. I'd rather starve. This page drives me crazy.
Oh.
The whole bottle. Now I'm pretty sure there's a container below, so all the ranch she's squeezing out is going into the container. But like, what the heck is the point of this? And she does it many, many times. I hate rage bait content. I hate it. All over her hand. Why are we doing this in the car? Why is everything taking place in a vehicle? Like, was it worth it? Was it worth the 3,000 likes? Like, if you enjoy squeezing things all over your food, you can do it in a more tasteful manner like this. Just saying. Much better. There's a way to do it with manners. 1.4 million views. People enjoyed it. Okay, going back to the slurping girl, this is a prime example of just overconsumption. Like, how about we have like 2 hot dogs? And this one, the amount of wings, the amount of ranch. In my opinion, this is all editing, but it's just gross. And it's a waste. It is such a big waste of food. Watch me eat 20 Big Macs in 5 minutes.
Hey yo, I'm about to eat 20 pounds of hot dog.
I guarantee she's just spitting out the food. Just the giant everything, excessive amount of food. Like, this is so gross. I'm gonna save your eyes from that one. I can't even watch. Giant stick of butter, the giant tub of Nutella. Again, I don't see him swallowing his food, so more waste. All for the views. Have you guys seen this dude on TikTok?
TikTok is canceling this dude for being wasteful. So if you go to his profile and watch some of his videos, you can see that he wastes excessive amounts of food. Well, a ton of people are extremely mad at him for all this excessive waste. Basically, they're saying he spends way too much money on this food stuff that he just ends up wasting, and he could actually use that money to help people instead. And they're saying that his videos aren't even funny in the slightest, so there's no reason to keep making them.
Exactly. It's not even funny. Who is laughing with this sort of content? Did anyone laugh?
Spaghetti sauce! Perfect!
And there's another version of him.
Icing! Sprinklers! Chocolate chip! Perfect!
It's so gross.
Ice cream! Chocolate syrup! Sprinkler!
This is everything.
Cereal! Cereal! Milk! Milk!
Thank you for your service. This account also irks me so much. The amount of waste. Like, we talked about the overconsumption and the waste of coffee on TikTok. We missed her. What is the point of this?
Of course I'm obsessed with milk, and I drink it with ice, the only real way. I'm obsessed with milk. Of course I have all the flavors. Chocolate, strawberry, chocolate. I'm obsessed with milk. You know I keep it stocked up. I'm obsessed with milk. Of course I'm gonna bathe in it. Who doesn't?
I'm out of words. It's just sad. So many people go without food, and like food is so expensive nowadays. So like how much are people spending, wasting on this when it could go to charities? Oh, we're back at it with the cane sauce. The internet, man. The internet is crazy. You're either hungry or you've lost your appetite after this video. Please do let me know what you guys think about this whole topic in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I don't even know what to think. It's sad, honestly, the amount of food that's being wasted just, again, for the likes and the views. And you're putting your body through crap as well for this. If you want to do eating content, go for it. But like I said, like you don't have to be doing the absolute most to be getting people's attention. Take care of your bodies. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!